Hi, everybody. It's Trista. I am the co-creator, sorry, I'm the creator of Be True to You, Love, Delight, Centered, and Balanced. I hope everyone's having a really good day. Happy Friday. It is like a great morning here. So, I got on here last week when we talked about living your best life. And for the next 2 weeks, I'm going to be doing living your best life again because it's a concept that a lot of people don't think about because we get in everyday things and routines and all that, which is good. But sometimes it's awesome to reflect on, am I living the life I want? So this is Living Your Best Life Part 2. And if you are here with me live, please feel free to say hi in the chat. I would love to hear from you. So, living your best life. Like I said, we don't really think about it all the time because we get into those routines and those patterns and those habits of get up, have a cup of coffee, get ready for work, go to work, come home, make supper, spend time with family, and we do it again. And then the weekends come up and we have a different routine for that. I mean, sometimes the weekends, we have different things planned and we have different things planned throughout the week. It's part of life. But we get we get into the habits of just everyday life and everyday patterns and routines. So, and sometimes we lose track of how we wanted our life to go, what we want, what we want in life. Not saying that you don't love your life, and I'm not saying that it's not truly what you want. I'm just saying that it's good to stop and reflect. Am I living the life I want to live? If so, amazing, great, keep doing it. If not, why? Why? We all have that choice. Sometimes it's not the easiest choice because we are human. We kind of like the routine of knowing how everything's going to go. But what if you do want to make change in your life? What if you are living your best life except one part, and that is you want to travel? You've always wanted to travel. You have everything else. You want a beautiful family, kids, house, job, all of that. But that's one thing you always thought about doing. I would love to travel the world and see things. Well, when you stop and reflect, what does living my best life mean to me? And am I doing it? And you think to yourself, if I were living my best life now, how would that look like? What would that be like? And if you wrote travel on the list, or say you made a list, sorry, I didn't say that. Say you made a list of what would be of things that would mean you were living your best life, and travel was on that list, but you're like, I haven't done it, and it could be a whole bunch of different reasons. Life happens, all the things. But what if it could just be a mind shift, a mind change? Oh, I can't travel the world because, or I can't go on as many trips as I thought I would love to go on because my job or my family, and I have this, and this to do. But what if you were to look at it and to be like, yes, I want to travel the world and I would love to do it with my family and give them the memories and the experiences out there. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to set up a plan. Talk to the family, where do I go? And take steps, plant seeds to living your best life. Me, I love my life. I have an amazing job. I I'm an intuitive life coach. I love being an intuitive life coach. Um, and I have amazing family and friends and all of that. But to me, am I living my best life? Not every single way. My best life would have all the amazing things that I already talked about, but be running a successful business that I don't have to um, work the 9 to 5. That I could run my own business and help people and be able to um, travel and work from anywhere, and to have the financial means to be able to do that and to do what I love to do. I love my life, but there's so much more that I am wanting that is part of my vision of me living my best life. So, like I've planted seeds in doing that. It takes time to watch those seeds grow, but taking action to living your best life is part of the journey. We're supposed to be here to experience life and the ups and downs of life. So if you would like to experience life from you being the most beautiful, um, happiest version of yourself, then do what makes you happy and live your best life. What does living your best life mean to you? And are you living it? I would love to hear it if you would like to share. All right, everyone, I hope you have a beautiful, magical day and you guys have a great weekend. I'll talk to you later. Bye.